the road again. Friday morning, spring gobbler season. Been a fun week. Worked some birds, worked some contrary birds. Got a double a few days ago. Had my head up my rear end. Yesterday didn't work out all that great. You can see a few little drops hitting the windshield there. We got a storm rolling in, potential storm. We're just on the front edge of it, so I'm hoping I can get up the road and get set up before it really starts dumping down the rain. I don't know if that's going to be possible or not, but this storm coming is very significant of what I'm getting ready to do to some turkeys this morning, because I'm bringing a storm as well. I just got the other evening in the mail, or from FedEx, some Apex ammunition TSS shot, and it is wicked, and I can't wait to take it up here into this bottom and flatten an old Longbeard with it. It's going to be a good morning. I've been watching this bird for several weeks. Went up last night, checked, coming back home from the grocery store, and he was out there chasing some jakes, harassing them, keeping them away from his hens. He's going to be aggressive this morning, hopefully. We'll get a little jake decoy, a little breeding hen in front of him. Maybe put a little other upright hen out there and draw the group in, and it's going to work out absolutely awesome. And I think we're going to jam out a little bit on the way up the road this morning. It is time once again for a turkey killing song this morning, and we're going to get a good one, absolutely a good one. Dandy song coming up here. We're going to jam out to a little bit of Shooter Jennings, headed up the road to old 4th of July, and we're getting ready to have some fireworks of ourselves here. It's 5:07 a.m. and I'm thinking in about 2 hours we'll be packing everything back to the car. Woo! The night's starting to give way to daylight. Off in the distance you see the glow of a milking parlor of the dairy farm I'm hunting at this morning. We got in here real early, slipped out into this field, got us a blind up, got a couple of decoys out. There's a bird I've been scouting up here for about the better part of a month. He's roosted just right across the creek on the hillside from me. He's got to have 6 or 8 hens. There's going to be 6 or 8 jakes with him. And him, they've been flying down into this field, picking through where the cows were at this winter. The cows have since moved, but there's a lot of bugging and picking and scratching going on through this part of the field. And I'm pretty excited for daylight to get here. It's 6:04 right now. We got in just before a little swath of rain came. It's been drizzling off and on this morning. It's just setting itself up to be a banner morning to be hunting in this field. I'm pretty excited to see what this little boy wants to do this morning and what kind of a show he may put on. Quick overview of our setup this morning. It's still early. It's only about 20 after 6. Birds are just now starting to gobble, but it's pretty light down here in the bottom. But it's dark back in the woods. Here's just a quick little tip that I think it'll serve you well when you're hunting field birds. A lot of people, when they hear these birds, like these ones up here in the hill, just kind of sporadically doing right now this morning, starting to gobble off the roost, they have an inclination to want to call and just start screaming back at them, doing some tree yelps, doing some cackles, long yelps, you know, cutting and all that stuff. And you know, that's all fine and dandy, but it's got its time and place to do it. Personally, I don't think when you're setting up a field, that's a good idea. That gobbler's up there, he knows where his hens are at, he knows what time that they fly down, and he knows that if it's not time to be flying down yet, why in the world are their hens carrying on down in that field when they should still be on the tree?
So what I've found, and it's worked out pretty successful for me the last couple of years, and it's tough to do. It takes a lot of self-control to restrain yourself from it. But I'm waiting for these birds till I can tell that they've hit the ground before I'm going to start calling to them. I'm going to wait. Maybe there's going to be some hens that fly down into this field straight off the roost. And whenever that starts to happen, that's when I start my calling sequences. Keep that in the back of your mind when you're set up like this in a situation where birds are roosted up on a hillside in some trees and you're down in a field waiting on it to get fly down time. Just patience, restrain yourself, and wait to call when you need to be calling, not when you want to be.
It never gets old. It never ever gets old doing this, man. Ah, thank you, Lord, for making me a turkey hunter. That's all I gotta say. A lot of people go out and hunt turkeys for something to do. But I'm a person, I've got a turkey hunt because I've just got to. I just have to be out in the woods. I just have to see the sunrise. I've just got to talk to these birds and communicate with them, and it was a show. It was a show this morning. I'm glad I could get it for you.